Gemini, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this tarot reading that's going to cover Neptune retrograding from June 30th until December 6th, 2023. Neptune has been in the sign of Pisces for the last 10 years and will continue for the next few years forward. So this is not a new energy, but we do have Saturn also retrograding in the sign of Pisces. So I do believe it's going to bring some lessons for many of us. And I definitely feel like those Neptunian themes are going to be strong throughout these next 5 to 6 months. So take a look at the description box below for all of that info. Before we get into it, Gemini, thank you to each and every one of you for your likes, subscribes, comments, and thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you would. Lets me know that this content is resonating with you. All right, Gemini, let's get right into it. Do check the description box below. It highlights all of the Neptunian influence that we will be working with, but it also has a list of all of the planets that are retrograding during this season, as well as links to those tarot reading videos as well. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's get right into it. So you start off with the 10 of Cups in reverse. Then you have the Fool card in the upright position, Major Arcana. You have another 10 of Pentacles also in reverse, so 2 10s on the ground. And you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Gemini, so definitely some type of beginnings and endings, possibly getting started through this Neptune period. Let's see where Spirit wants us to focus our energies for this reading. Okay, and you have the Moon card, which is the Piscean energy. So very fitting for this reading, Gemini, that we would get the Moon, because that Piscean energy is so very strong right now. Like I said, we have the Saturn influence, we have this Neptune influence. So really be careful of not being able to see the entire picture. Love this depiction here of this kind of like lady down here in the water. Like, okay, they're not really paying attention. Their backs are looking at the moon, and this is kind of like creepy thing is coming out the woodwork or coming out the water. So really pay attention, Gemini, throughout this next period between June 30th and December 6th. There is this strong sense that you do not have all the information, you do not have all the facts, and that is that Neptune influence. Okay, do make sure that anything dealing with your family, if you are trying to start up some type of new venture, or you're getting ready to start anew, make sure you have all the facts. Make sure you've done your research, especially when it deals with your family, right? Many of you all could be embarking on a new adventure, possibly moving to a new home, or possibly going on a vacation, or you're researching a place to visit in the future with your family. There is some strong dynamic here of, remember the Fool. Not only is he starting a new journey, but his little dog down here is trying to tell him you're getting ready to, step off this cliff if you're not paying attention. And I definitely feel like that can be very apparent, Gemini, during Neptune period. We can be sold on a lot of things. I often think of Neptune period as like the when you go on vacation and they try to sell you on getting a timeshare, and they make it sound so great, and then you don't realize, okay, this is like a commitment for the next 20 years. So make sure you're like paying attention. Okay, make sure that if you don't have all the facts and figures, especially with these pentacles, right? You have this 10 of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles, both reversed. So to me, this is a sense of maybe not knowing all the facts around your money. Make sure you understand, you know, what you're getting ready to buy. If this is family, I still feel like this is very much family related. If you're getting ready to go buy a camper for the family, make sure you understand all the ramifications. Or if there's people coming in your life during this next 6 months that impact your family, just make sure you have all the information before you're signing on the dotted line. Make sure before you get into any new ventures with a group of people or someone who is family related. I mean, and this could be really with your family. Like you could be talking over with your family, starting a new business, and you all are all gung-ho, and then you know, later after Neptune moves forward, you're like, oh, well, I didn't realize, you know, the two cousins weren't going to help us out with, you know, a down payment or whatever. So just really be very vigilant, check things 2 and 3 times, really dig deeper, okay? Because you have a lot of energy here around happiness, which is beautiful, but they're in reverse. And you got that moon card. So it's really, and the fool card. So it's almost like you have a little tidbits here of possibly getting kind of bamboozled into something that you didn't sign up for, okay? All right, Gemini, I hope you all have a great Neptune retrograde. Take a look at my other videos also on Scorpio Soul Time. I've linked them in the description below. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Talk to you later.